Do you wish you could quit teaching and start working from home so you could spend more time with your babies? Are you tired of scouring the internet for legit jobs that will replace your teaching income and that you can do from home in your PJs? Hey mama, welcome to Ditch the Classroom. I know you're over there Googling jobs for teachers, legit work at home jobs, or start a side hustle, yet you can't figure out how to take that first step toward quitting teaching. So instead, you stay stuck, do nothing, or start random side hustles to make quick money. Virtual assistance is the answered prayer you've been waiting for. My name's Ariana, and I'm a former teacher turned work-at-home mom who replaced my teaching income as a virtual assistant in just 6 months. I did this by taking a step of faith and following the dream that God placed on my heart to be home with my babies. Sister, your dreams pale in comparison to God's dreams for you. Imagine offering services that light you up and having a job that works around your life and not the other way around. This is the podcast for you. It's time to take that first step out of teaching. Are you ready? Here we go.
Y'all, we are officially at episode 200 of this podcast. That is crazy to me. I feel like we just started yesterday and we are already here, over 32,000 downloads on the podcast. I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you for taking the time to listen to this show, because I know your dreams are the same dreams that I had of wanting to quit teaching, be home with my babies, and just still be able to provide a stable income for my family. So I'm so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. And I would be even more grateful if you would take the time to leave a review on this show. Reviews are the number one way that it tells Apple, Spotify, whoever, that we are a good podcast, and they will start pushing us out more in like the search results and all of that. It is just how others find out about this podcast. So if you've listened to 1 or 2 or 3 episodes and you have not left a review yet, I would be so grateful if you did. And I have a free gift for you if you do. So all you have to do is go to Apple Podcasts and search Ditch the Classroom, then click on it and scroll all the way to the bottom and you'll see the leave a review section. Click on that, click the 5 stars. You can write a sentence or 2 about how this podcast has helped you. And then before you hit submit, take a screenshot. If you hit submit first, Apple sometimes takes a few days to actually show the review. So it'll take a few days to actually show up. But if you take a screenshot first and then hit submit, you can email that screenshot to me at podcast@ditchtheclassroom.com, and I will send you a free code to get my Ditch the Classroom toolkit for free. This toolkit gives you the beginning steps to start your virtual assistant business so that you can start working from home faster. Again, this is my gift to you as a thank you for taking the time to leave a review on this show. It seriously makes my heart so happy and makes all the work I pour into this podcast so worth it. All right. Are you worried that you're not going to be able to replace your teaching income as a virtual assistant? I know that this is a fear of a lot of people. I get a lot of questions. How many people have been successful doing this? What income level is possible for me? And when I hear that, I just hear people saying to themselves, okay, but can I really do this? Is this really possible for me? And I just want to say to you that it is. You just have to have the willingness to put yourself out there. A lot of people are concerned that virtual assistance isn't going to be stable like their typical 9-to-5 teaching position. But in my opinion, virtual assistance is actually more stable, because with teaching, you could go into work tomorrow and they could be like, we don't need you anymore. Bye. Like maybe if you have a union, not, but still, like that just sounds stressful. So with virtual assistants, you typically have, a couple of clients. And if you were to lose one, you still have the income from the others to help you while you are looking for another client to replace the one you lost. So you're not going down to zero like you would if you lost your teaching job tomorrow. So I think it's actually more stable. All right. But the way that you figure out how you can replace your teaching income as a virtual assistant is to do what we in the teaching world call backwards design. So as y'all know, with, giving our students a test, we have to teach them the different lessons that will build their skills to the point where they would be able to, pass that test and use those skills going forward in their life. So we kind of want to do the same thing with figuring out how much we need to make each month as a virtual assistant in order to be successful and how long that will take us. So what I want you to do is get a piece of paper, and then at the top of that paper, write down your monthly income goal. All right. And then figure out how many months you want it to take for you to get to that point. So a really good goal is 6 months. 6 months to replace your teaching income. Let's just say you make $3,500 a month as a teacher. So it's May now. You would want to replace your teaching income by November if it was 6 months from now. So on your paper, have a square for May, June, July, August, September, October, November. I guess that's 7. I don't know. I taught kindergarten. I can't math. I don't know. But write it down. And then in the first month, maybe you're going to try to land one client at 25 hours a month for $30 an hour. Write down how much that would be. Let me do some math real quick on my calculator. 25 hours at $30 an hour. That's $750 you would make that first month if you landed a client at that amount. Okay. And then maybe the second month you land another client for the same amount. So $750 for the first client, $750 for the second. You're already at $1,500 your second month of being a virtual assistant. You're already almost halfway to replacing your teaching income. So what if you did that again a third month? You're at $2,250. And that's only working, like we said, 25 hours per client a month. So what is that a week? Hang on. I can't math that fast, you guys. 75 hours a month divided by, 4 weeks. That's only 18.75 hours a week. You just cut your working time in half. Okay. What if we add another $750 client? So that's 4 clients. You're already at $3,000 a month with 4 clients, you guys. And that's, again, only working, 100 divided by 4, 25 hours a week. You see how that works? And then as you go, you can raise your prices and work even less for the same amount of money. It does not take long to be able to raise your prices, and you get to decide when that happens. There's nobody telling you, oh, hey, you get a raise today. No, you get to decide when you want to raise your prices and get that raise. Okay, so I walk you really in depth through this process in the Teacher Turned Virtual Assistant Academy to help you set those goals and make sure they're attainable and give you the exact action steps you need to take to hit that goal. So if you want that support and that help, and you also want all of the accountability, all of the training videos that teach you different virtual assistant services you can offer, things that sound fun to you, gives you all the templates where you just literally plug and play your information and you're ready to go, then the Teacher Turned Virtual Assistant program is for you. So you can check out all that's included in that at teacherturnedvirtualassistant.com. Get registered. I cannot wait to see you guys there and support you in this journey. And if you have any questions for me, as always, feel free to message me on Instagram at ariana.vernier, or come into our free Facebook community. That's at facebook.com/groups/digital classroom. Ask your questions there. I would love to support y'all further. All right, you guys, I love you so much, and I will see you next time.
Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'd love to bless you with a free gift as a thank you. All you have to do is leave a review of the show on Apple Podcasts, take a screenshot, and send it to podcast@ditchtheclassroom.com. I'll send you a code so you can snag my Ditch the Classroom toolkit for free. And don't forget to come hang out with us in our free community, facebook.com/groups/Ditch the Classroom. I'm so honored to support you in your journey to becoming a virtual assistant. Until next week, y'all, keep following the dreams that were placed on your heart so you too can ditch the classroom.